Well, you know, we've had our own currency for years in Belfast. It's called the gyro. Anyway, 1946, two great songwriters, Dwight Latham and Mo Yaffe, they did this, and I'd like to do it tonight because you've been very, very lovely to me. Thank you very much indeed. And there's only another 24 songs after this. If you haven't heard this song before, it's 2 minutes and 17 seconds it takes me to perform it. And it takes me about 2 minutes and 17 seconds to do most things these days. But there you go. Have I still got hair? Anyway, it's lovely. And if you like, and it's entirely up to you, because we're amongst friends now, aren't we? If you like, I'll do the guitar instrumental in the middle. Okay? Now, I'm no guitar player, really, but when I play a solo, I don't mind if you don't like whoop and holler and cheer at the end of it, but I do like you to notice it. So just to give you a little help in what I might do is when I get to a strategic part of the solo, I'll actually start to move in this direction. And that will be your cue, ladies and gentlemen, not to applaud, because my favourite type of music is jazz, right? Not to applaud, but please, please, if you do this for me, just turn to the person beside you at that moment and say, that was a bit of all right, wasn't it? Okay? So what I would like us to do is to practice that, okay? Because I don't want let down later on, okay? So I'll just give you a count and say, that was a bit of all right, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3. If you have those iPads and network books with you and phones and stuff, or your diary with you, just make a little note that Beverley Folk Festival audience at 30 minutes past 8 on this particular date, in the day of our Lord, whatever it was, you lost your integrity. I love this song. I've been playing this song for, weeks. Julia is giving me daggers from the back of the room. Julia, I apologise. But she is from Margate. You ever been to Margate? Lovely, isn't it? Looks like a town that's permanently helping the police with its inquiries. Chaz and Dave have written songs about Margate. Tracy Emin is a daughter of Margate. She said that it's possible to walk from one end of Margate to the other without ever leaving the crime scene. Julia took me on a little nostalgic trip. We went to her old primary school. And I saw a great piece of urban poetry one of the kids had written on the gate. Only 2 shopkeepers at a time. Many, many years ago when I was 23, I got married to this widow and she was pretty as can be. The widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon the two were wed. This made my dad my son-in-law, which changed my very life. My daughter was my mother cause she was my father's wife. To complicate this matter, though it brought me only joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. This little baby then became a brother-in-law to dad, and so became my uncle, and that made me very sad. Cause if he was my uncle, then he also was the brother of the widow's grown-up daughter, who of course was my stepmother. And I'm my own grandpa. That's of course, thank you. I'm my own grandpa. It's funny, I know, but really it is so. I'm my own grandpa. Let's do that one more time. I'm my own grandpa. 12-part harmony, thank you. I'm my own grandpa. It's funny, I know, but really it is so. I'm my own grandpa. My old man taught me this song years ago. I think it's about incest. I'm not terribly sure, but he did tell me that in 1984 in a village 7 miles from the town of Enniskillen in Northern Ireland, there was so much intermarrying and interbreeding going on that it was technically possible to be your own father. I have never promised quality. My father's wife then had a son which kept us on the run. This became my grandchild since he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my father's mother, and it makes me blue. Although she is my wife, she is my grandmother too. Now if my wife is my grandmother, I am her grandchild. Every time I think of it, well, it almost sends me wild. Now I have become the strangest case I ever saw. There's people piling in from outside. Can you pretend you're enjoying it more than you actually are? As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. There's another one. I hope I can sing choruses like that when I'm your age. I'm my own grandpa. 12-part harmony, thank you. I'm my own grandpa. It's funny, I know, but really it is so. I'm my own grandpa.